Gotten on here way earlier, but I've been dealing with an emergency today, so I have not been able to hop on here. But trust me, it was the emergency that I didn't get on here for, not because of the demonetization. So, just a little history of this channel for those who don't know. I believe I started this channel 2021. It was during kind of the height of the pandemic when, well, not the height of it, but when we were just starting to come out of the pandemic and we were getting outside and we were able to kind of go places again. So I decided to create this page, which at that time was just a page for me to give some lessons that I have learned as somebody with a mental health diagnosis and also somebody who has worked in the mental health field now for, at that time, I guess about 9 years at that time. ID. So I created the page and I really wanted to get the page monetized, but after several months of grinding away at the page to try to get it monetized, I couldn't even crack 100 subscribers. So I was sitting at 30, 40 subscribers for a while, and a lot of those subscribers were like friends and family. So at that point, I was almost ready to give up on getting the page monetized in the first place. Because I'm like, I like doing this, but I do this in my real life off of YouTube anyways, and I get paid for it anyways off of YouTube. So there's no real point in me spending all this time and hours creating videos for a channel that nobody's watching. So funny enough, I had just started watching Big Brother that particular year. Well, I had started watching it a little bit in 2020, but I didn't watch live feeds until that year. And that was the year of season 24 of Big Brother. So I took this clip of Taylor Hale eating Lay's potato chips and I put that video up. It was like a what, 20-second video, 30-second video, and that video got, I think, 4,000 views in a matter of a few minutes, and it instantly became my highest viewed video. Hi Lisa D. I said hi Lisa. I already said hi to D, and hi Prince. So that video instantly became the highest viewed videos. All these videos that I spent all this time creating, blood, sweat, and tears into these mental health videos. Nobody was looking. And then I upload a video of Taylor eating Lay's, and it has more views on it than all my other videos combined. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm onto something. Maybe I need to cover Big Brother because Big Brother seems to be pretty popular. So I started putting up some other Big Brother clips, and then eventually I started putting up live feeds, and I was doing commentary during the live feeds. I don't know what the quote of the day is, but anyways, I guess you're about to try to put the quote of the day in there. But anyways, I started covering Big Brother, and the page quickly got up to the monetization requirements in terms of the hours and in terms of the amount of subscribers that you need for it, and all the different requirements were reached very quickly during that particular season of Big Brother, season 24. So then I applied for monetization, and my channel got denied of the monetization because they said unoriginal content. So I was like, all right. The reason why it got denied for unoriginal content was because I had Big Brother clips was the majority of my content. Fair enough. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this appeal. So for the appeal, I deleted several of my Big Brother clips and I put several lives up and I appealed. Got denied again for monetization. That was the second time. So then I was doing a reapplication altogether, because I think you can only do a certain number of appeals. So I did a reapplication. So before I did the reapplication, what I did was I basically deleted almost all the video clips that I had of Big Brother, which were the majority of my views. And then I went on live a bunch of times, and I was doing lives for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, to show that my original content is the thing that is generating the majority of the views rather than Big Brother. So on my reapplication, the third time, my page actually got approved. And then from there, I had a page that was approved, and then I stopped putting Big Brother on there altogether, and everything was cool with the page. Now, what happened that made the page not cool is YouTube Shorts. So they introduced this feature. They're like, oh, now we have YouTube Shorts. And if everyone knows what YouTube Shorts are, they're like Instagram Reels, or, you know, those short videos that you can just scroll through them really quick. And it's like, oh, it's to get engagement and to get people viewing the channel, blah, blah, blah. So I've seen like pretty popular channels upload funny video clips into the shorts, because the rules of the short videos are so unclear. If you upload a video, by the way, I don't know if I still have mods on here, even though I'm not going to be making another video on here for a while, but still, if I have some mods on here, please get rid of these people. Anyways, so shorts, they don't have very clear rules. I was looking at the rules actually this morning, because I saw this while I was doing my run this morning, and I was like, oh, how did my page get demonetized? And then I realized it was for the shorts that I had uploaded that were from TikTok or Instagram, or some of them maybe from YouTube, and like the things that YouTube allows you to remix, even those things get flagged. Surprisingly, they have a feature that allows you to remix people's shorts like that. So basically, for the shorts that I put up, they demonetized the page. Now, how do I feel about that? Obviously, it sucks in a way. Monetized page on the YouTube partnership program. That was a page that I worked so hard to get monetized, that I put in hundreds and hundreds, probably even thousands of hours on that channel. I put in so much more than my second channel. I put in so much work on that channel. So yeah, it did suck to get that notification. However, it's not the same for me as it is maybe for others. I'm willing to talk about this transparently, because I know that some people live off of their YouTube channel, as in they've created a channel that is successful enough for them that, based on their living situation, whatever the case may be, they can live and eat and pay rent off of what they receive from their channel. So not having their channel represents a financial dilemma. Not having this channel does not represent a financial dilemma for me. It just sucks. Personally, it just sucks, but it's not something that really even adds to my income. Like, during the Big Brother season, when there was a lot of super chats, donations, and tips, it was giving me like a little bit of extra pocket change. But in the off season, no, there's more the page running than there was money coming in, so it didn't make an impact on me in that regard. Secondly, I was thinking about that page for a long time. What I consider really good content that has use for people. I think the content that I've created for that page is very useful for the most part. I mean, people losing a page represents more of a financial dilemma for them. It did not represent a financial dilemma for me. It just, like I was saying, it just personally sucked. But what I will say is, this was my first monetized page. It wasn't my first monetized page, period, because back in the day I was making pretty good money with YouTube, and I wasn't uploading any original content, because YouTube before the partnership program was like the wild west out here. um yeah, YouTube was the wild west. Anybody could make money off of YouTube, and it was no big deal whose content you were uploading, because I remember uploading TV clips, I remember uploading a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube before, and they never did any of this. Now it's like it's like they line you up. I feel like YouTube lines you up. Here, use this feature. Oh, now you're banned for it. So all this great work that I've put on that page now cannot make me anything. All the money that I made so far for the month, from what I've heard from other people whose channels have been demonetized, it doesn't count anymore. Like, you don't get that money. I don't know where it goes. I guess because they say, oh, you violated terms. But here's the thing. They got millions of views, or hundreds of thousands of views at the very... Sorry, y'all. Today has just not been my day in general. But yeah, they got all the views off of what I did. So they were fine when they were getting the views. Now it's like, oh, now we're still going to get the views, and you're not going to get the money. So that's annoying. But I will admit that it kind of softens the blow, the fact that I do have my other channel. So for anyone who doesn't follow that channel, I have a channel called Mindful Reality. If you look on my community page, I put the link there. If you look in the About Me section of this page, it's on there. It's been on there. Quality crisp. I assume that's a joke. Yeah, I still have my other page. I still have one monetized page. That's my page for my reality TV coverage. But generally, it's hard to make a profit on YouTube. Like, I admire the people who actually found a way. The people that are not celebrities, that are just everyday average Joes, who found a way to take a YouTube page and turn it into something that actually pays their bills, because I have not found that yet. I remember, like, my very best month, I should say, in terms of payment, I think was when I did my birthday stream and I got a whole bunch of donations, and I think I was able to pay one. I think I got an oil change on my car. I think I put gas in the car. I think there was like a few things I was able to do without one paycheck from YouTube. But generally, the pay, it goes into my StreamYard, because StreamYard is like $29.99 a month if you don't get the free version. And then I have a Canva account. Canva is how I make my thumbnails. And if you go through my music and mental health page, I have several edited videos on the page. Several of them professionally edited. So I paid videographers and stuff and editors. And I used to have an actual full-time editor on that page that took care of posting and editing my video, production, and all that kind of stuff. And I was just doing that to build up something. I hate I have to do this video while my mind is elsewhere. That's the reason why the video is not really too focused. I might have to make a second video at a later day, a later time, but I expected that I was going to be done dealing with this crisis at this time, but I'm not. But the funny thing about the algorithms, D, is that when people were finding me during the Big Brother season, as an example, they were telling me, I love your page. They were like, how long have you been doing this? And I'm like, a year or two. And they're like, man, YouTube never recommended me your page. I just randomly was just going through YouTube and it showed a little live thing and you popped up one day and that's how I found your page. And they were like, if I had seen your page sooner, I would have been on the page sooner. So YouTube algorithm has never done me any favors. YouTube has never done me any favors. I really honestly don't really like YouTube as a platform. I watch YouTube, don't get me wrong. I watch a lot of things on YouTube. I don't really use podcasting apps too much. I do have a Spotify and like a couple other things, but I don't really use those much when it comes to podcasts. I always look at the ones where they record the video because I like being able to see the person as they're doing the podcast. So I watch YouTube for a lot of podcasts. I watch YouTube for a lot of how-to videos on different things. So I do like YouTube as a user, as a viewer, but as a business platform, I think YouTube sucks. I know so many people. I've had my channel run flawlessly for a year and a half in terms of, I've never really got dinged like that. I think I got one warning on my other channel for live stream for Big Brother, and I think I might have got one warning on this channel, but for the most part, I've seen content creators talk about how they get demonetized every couple of months. This for me was not a thing where there was one particular video that did it to me. It's just the fact that they don't have clear rules on YouTube Shorts. So therefore, and then they say that they scan everything before you put it up, but apparently they did not scan my videos before they put them up. They just let them go up and they let them accumulate views, and then they're like, bang, we got you. You can't put that up anymore. So, or you can't make money with this channel anymore until we determine that you are safe for the community. I'm like, that is crazy wording. We determine that I provide on this page. So that's it. I don't really have much more to say than that. I did have a few more things to say, but like I said, unfortunately,